and we are ready to begin. So, just stretch yourself out. Okay, just stretch yourself out on your mat and have your tie handy. And we're going to ground. We're just going to connect. It's been a frenetic, intense time with a lot of emotion. So let's just come back home to ourselves. Okay, so stretching your arms overhead. Let's give yourself a full body on. And take a deep breath in and let it out. And then we're going to do a big scrunch. So now just scrunch, make fists, and you shrug your shoulders to your ears and tight, tight, tight. And then just release and let it go. We're going to do it 2 more times and make a big sound when you do it. So just hug all the muscles to your bones. Breathe in, squeeze, and let it go. Again, big breath in. Tight, 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 prune face, hug your arms, hug your butt, abdominals tight, scrunch your feet. Good, just let your arms come down. Walk your shoulders away from your ears and let your head just gently go side to side. Good. And stretching out your left leg, just bring your right leg in and bring it into your chest. Relaxing your elbows, just flexing both feet. Just take a couple of breaths here. And then bring one hand to your heel if you can, and one to your knee. Just bring your heel towards your navel. Just hold your leg like that. Good, and bring your leg back, knee into your chest. And then taking your tie with your knee bent. I like to do this with my arms. If your tie is long enough, I like to rest my elbows so I can be stress-free and completely relaxed. So what we're going to do, you can bring it below the metatarsals. You're going to bend the knee in and then stretch it away. See, I'm on a diagonal. It doesn't have to be straight up. So breathe in and out. And in and out. Stretch it in, stretch it out. Pull it in, pull it out. We'll do 3 more times. Good. And now take the tie, point your toe, make sure you have room around you, and just make teeny little circles. And this is your range of motion. We're oiling, we're lubing our hips, hip joints. Okay? So some of you might be able to make your concentric circles larger. If you just look at me for a second, if you can circle around and you could bring it down low. Activate your abdominals, draw your navel in and up, and start to breathe. As though you weren't before, okay? So go around and make them smaller and smaller. Notice, make believe your big toe and your navel are connected. You really feel that strengthening connection, integrating. Just make them teenier and teenier and teenier and teenier. Beautiful. Now go in the opposite direction. I don't think we changed direction. So whatever direction you went in, see if you could go in the opposite now. So make sure your hip is happy with this movement. If not, make it smaller. You can release it anytime. If you can cross your body, great. Anytime we cross our midline, we wake up our brain. Good. Beautiful. And then make them smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Good. And then bring the knee into your chest and just release we're going to come back to this leg after, but take a deep breath in and let it out. Just feel the energy in that leg. And then we'll bring the other leg in. So you can put the tie down for a moment. You can flex your feet. Take a few breaths. And then hold on to the knee and the heel. And just bring the heel a little bit towards your navel. It's probably more towards the pubic bone for most of us. Just opening up the hip a little. And then bringing the knee, the thigh back into your chest. Take the tie. And bend and stretch. And bend and stretch. And bend and stretch. Bend it in, press it away. And press it away. Good. And now taking the tie, make sure I have a wall here, so I'm going to be a little ginger and maybe I'll move if I need to. So start small, connecting the big toe with your navel and circle. Notice if one hip is different than the other. Go around, make them as big and juicy as works for your body. Good. And then make it smaller and smaller and smaller till you come back to stillness. Okay. And then go in the opposite direction. Same thing. Make it a delicious, juicy movement. And then make it smaller and smaller until you come back to stillness. Beautiful. And then bring that knee in and take the tie off and just feel your legs for a moment. Good. And then coming back to your right leg, bring your right leg into your chest. Okay. And put the tie on the bottom. Flex both legs. Feel your shoulder blades on the ground, top, back of your head. And bring the tie into your right hand. Take your left hand, put it on your hip so it's nice and grounded. Feel the two strong legs. Bring your thigh muscles, contract them, coming up towards the groin, and feel that beautiful stretch in your calf muscle. And then just bring the leg out. Your range of motion. Press through the heels. Make sure your hips are both on the ground. Don't tilt over. Doesn't matter how far down you get. Just give yourself a nice stretch there. And breathe into that. And then come back up to center. Switch the thighs into the other hand. Bring your arm down, right arm grounded. And just bring this leg over. Press through both heels, two strong legs. It's a great stretch for this part of the leg too. And you can look in the opposite direction, look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Come back. Take off the tie. Bend the leg in. Put the heel on the floor. Just stretch it away. Now notice if your right leg is longer than your left, because you just gave yourself a nice stretch. So we're going to do the other side. So bring the left leg in. Bring the tie to the sole of the foot. Two strong legs. Feel how strong your legs are. Without locking the knee, you can have a little softness behind the knee. Stretch those heels. Feel your quads contracting up, supporting your bones. Hug your bones. That's an isometric in itself. Hug your arm bones. Relax a little bit. Take a deep breath in, bringing the thighs into your left hand. Right arm on the ground. Stretch it to the side. Two strong legs. Feel powerful. Feel energized and engaged. Breathe. And slowly bring it back to center. Switch arms. This arm is grounding you. Everything that touches the earth is your support. Energize it and come across. And look over your left shoulder. Take a few breaths. And slowly come back to center. Release. Take the time. Say thank you, tie. Palms down. Bend the knee in. Come here. And just stretch out. Just let the legs open up to the sides and just totally relax. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Just connecting with our breath. Integrating those leg stretches. So you can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just breathe right into the hand that's on the belly, all the way up to the hand that's on the heart, to your clavicles. And slowly exhale. Just relax your whole body, your jaw, shoulders. See if you can bring the breath into the back of your lungs, the back body. Expand. Good. And then just bend your knees and come over into a fetal position on the side. And we're going to make our way slowly to a seated pose. Okay? So just press yourself up gently and come to seated. You know, we could be ready for Shavasana now. So, some of you might want to sit on a blanket or roll the edge of your mat if you want to be elevated. Sit in any comfortable position. If you can, start with your right leg in front. I'm going to mirror you, okay? Bring your sitting bones back. If this is uncomfortable for you, you could sit with your legs out. So, or you could prop yourself. You could put blankets underneath. So put yourself into a comfortably seated position. So bring those sitting bones back, fleshy part, right? And you're going to turn your thigh bones in, right? And then take your thumbs in hand and turn your calf muscles out. And go all the way down. Just turn it out. So you have sitting bone back, thigh bone in, and that kind of makes you, kind of lets the leg relax a little there. Fleshy, thigh bone up. Okay. Now just press down into the edges of your feet and that sitting bone, top parts of your thighs. Notice the rebounding effect. Bring your arm bones back. Feel your crown reaching, shoulders relaxed. Bringing the arms out to the side. Just float up with a sun breath. Fingertips touching, stretch and reach. And open up the arms, turning at the shoulders, let the fingertips come down. Again, float up with your breath. Turn, touch, stretch. Open up your energy field. Just feel you're energizing your energy field. Beautiful space around your physical body. Open it up. Like a rainbow. A couple more times. Just float. Inhale up. Reach. Touch. Stretch. Open up. Beautiful. So now we're just going to inhale the right arm up. And come over. Good. Give it a little stretch. Take a breath in here. And press into that right sitting bone and stretch open. Good. Look up at your palm. Look down at the other hand. Come to neutral. And then just come back up. Good. So we're moving with ease. Breathe in, float, turn, stretch. Take another breath in. Stretch a little bit more. Beautiful. Now come back, float the arm back down. Very nice. Float both the arms up. And then we're just going to hinge. We're hinging at the hip crest here, the groin. This is the hip crest, the groin. So just come over with your arms. You can put your edges of your hand down. Bend your elbow. And then just soften. So we're going to take 3 breaths here. And I want each breath, just let yourself surrender. Forward bends are surrenders. So you come over with a long spine, and then you just let the head go. Keep your clavicles broad. 3 breaths. And then looking up, just slide the hands back, come back with a long spine, and bring the heels of your hand behind you, touching your glutes, okay? Just squeeze those shoulder blades together and open up your heart space. And then just look up. Let your shoulder blades, they're like the wings of your heart. Let them open up and press the heart space forward and open. Breathe. And then looking forward, you're going to take your right hand very gently on your left knee. Other hand is behind you. And so we're going to turn this twist like this. You're going to turn your head, turn your shoulders, and then move your navel rib cage. Breathe into this twist. Take 3 breaths, bringing the breath into those twisted places. Good. And now we're going to twist back our head, shoulders, and navel. So it's like we're unwinding. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Hand here, hand behind you, nice long spine. Turn your head, turn your shoulders, and a little bit, feel the navel coming around. So we didn't do this on the other side, but I want you to feel now that your abdominal muscles are going in the opposite direction. They're going towards your left. So your shoulders are coming and your head is right, but the abdominals are defying. They're going in the opposite direction. Just feel that. And then unwind and unwind. Good. So we're going to stretch the legs out. Just shake yourself out. Let's go. Good. Loosey-goosey. So we're going to do that on the other side. So now bring your left leg in. Fleshy, fleshy. Back, back, back. Good. And you're going to inhale this arm up, left arm up. And come over. Notice if it's a little stretchier this time. Take a deep breath in. Stretch, ground into that left sitting bone as you reach. Float back, float the arm down. Move with ease. Inhale, reach, stretch. Another breath in, and reach. Beautiful. Coming back, floating down, float the arms back up, and this time reach for me. See the pinkies? Let's see if our pinkies can touch. Long spine, come over in a long spine, and then just bring your arms down as wide as you want to keep them wide. I'm not like rounded. See, I want to keep, even though I'm coming forward in a forward bend, keep the front as broad as possible. So bend, you can bend your elbows or however it works for you. When you can't go down anymore, just let your chin go towards your chest, relax your shoulders, and notice with each breath, we'll do 3 breaths, see if you can move a little millimeter, soften just a little bit more. And then with your chin to your chest, just slide the hands back and roll yourself back up. And we're going to do a twist. So this time we're going to bring the right hand to the left. And this one goes around, nice long spine. Turn your head, turn your shoulders, turn your rib cage. Now, let the navel and those abdominals go towards the right. Feel that engagement. Breathe into the twisty parts. I love that. Beautiful. And then just let the arms float back up. We're floating today. And we'll float the other way. And twist. So head, shoulders, rib cage, And then the muscles and the navel going to the left. Relax your shoulders and take 3 breaths. And bring the arms back up. And open up, bring the heels of the hand behind you and do our little back bend. So this is like a seated full moon. So shoulder blades, let the shoulder bones come back. Feel your shoulder blades flat against your back. Good. And come back to neutral. Shake yourself out. And come into, shake out your legs, shake out your hands, and just go. Everything shaky, shaky, shaky. Come on, loosen up, loosen up, loosen up. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, come over into your table pose. Okay, so we're gonna make our way up to standing. Just do some nice, gentle cats and dogs. Knees under your hips. Spread your fingers. Feel your hands. So for most of us, it's under the shoulders. It could be a little forward for you. Notice your elbows. Are you locking your elbows? Have a little softness. Hug your arm bones. Good. Now, turn the toes under, and we're going to come into a dog hold. So you're going to take 5 breaths in your dog. So you're going to turn the toes under and keep the knees bent. Press your chest to your thighs. Lift up your sitting bones. And you can stay here. If your heels don't reach, that's fine. Just look at my spine, a nice long spine. You don't want to be rounded like this. Some people put their heels down. This is their dog. No, I'd rather knee bend, nice long spine, ears in line with your elbows if you can. And lift, you could feel a little lift under the armpits, or shoulder joint. Feel your shoulder blades now sliding towards the sides of your body. As the upper spine, feel your spine is nice and long like a dog. Tim has a new dog. Maybe your dog will do downward dog. And then heel toe, your feet towards each other. Bend your knees, hold on to your elbows. Take 3 breaths, go. Good. Bring your hands to your hips here, hip groin, and just come up to a standing pose. Good. So in your standing pose now, just shake around. Feel yourself getting all loosey-goosey. And do a little. So we're going to do a little. Make sure I can see myself. Let's do a little shaky. Shaky. So shake, shake, shake. Just like a little bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And then just start the arms. Feel them. Let's do a little breath of joy. So it's in breath, in breath, in breath, ha. You can even go down further if you like. 3 more times. Good, and bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel that. Bring your arms to your side. We're going to come into Tadasana pose, the way we were doing it a few weeks ago. That strengthening, feeling the shoulder blades, bringing your weight over your arches. Feel the back of your arms like you're pressing into a wall. This is very strengthening. I've been doing my 30-day challenge, and I love it. Find it, I could do it longer and longer. Good. Okay, so we're gonna take the arms and just come up, lift the heels, and then come back down. And lift the heels and come back down. Lift and down, and up and down, up and down, and up and down. Good. Now lift your toes and see if you can walk in place or just walk around a little bit. We're going to do this is our feet work for today. Okay. And now, so we did the balls of the feet, the heels, and we're going to do a pose later on that is going to use the pinky edges of our feet. So just come to your pinky edges, heel to pinky edge. And there are a few yoga poses where we work that part of the foot, okay? And just walk, you can walk sideways or walk around. It's kind of funny looking. Just to say hello to your foot, that side of your foot. Good. And then back. Beautiful. But really you can feel that little energy. And now put your big toe, make your arch. So you're going to be walking on the big toe. You're stretching the top of your foot now. So I call this the penguin pose. So you can be a little penguin. There you go. Beautiful. And then just stamp your feet. Shake your arms. Beautiful. So we're going to do this moon salute, and it's quite beautiful. And I want you to, if you can, try to access the feminine energy of the moon salute, which is side to side, very flowy. When we do salutations to the sun, they're very direct, they're very straightforward and back, masculine energy. So today we're going to access all of this fluidity, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're perfect or you have the pose nailed, it's not about that. I really love to just get into the fluid movement. You'll see, we're going to do it a couple of times, and you'll see how your joints and your muscles, your whole body will just get right into that flow, okay? So, as I said, we're going to do it slow. Make sure you can see me. Okay, so separating your feet. Okay, so taking your hands. The first one we're going to do is the full moon. So bring your arms up and open up. Make the circumference of the full, beautiful moon, bringing your hands to the back of your thighs. Press your thighs into your hands. Drop your tailbone, arm bows back. Shine like the full moon. Now take the arms up. Inhale the arms up. We move on the exhale. So I have my hands pointed, clasped and pointed, okay? So we're gonna go to the right. So I'm just turning to the right. And you can make any adjustments. I want my feet to be like a train track, okay? So now this is a 3/4 moon, if you could, right to my big toe, right? So now make the circumference of the 3/4 moons. Sitting bones come back. Ideally, you would want your pointer fingers between your toes, but I can't go there. I'm just gonna go here, okay? The moon won't know. Now inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to bend that front knee. And this is like a half moon. If you look at where my bent knee is to these hands. Use your imagination. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the arms forward. Release Yoga Mudra. And this is a quarter moon. Inhale here. Release the arms. Come back together in the clasp. Come back up. And turn. And we're going to open up. And this is the new moon. It's dark. So you're going to hold on to your ankles and pull yourself through. Inhale, open up the arms. Come back and down. So that was the first time. You're like, what are we doing? I'm going to do it to the other side. So I was a little narrow for that. So if you want to go wider, you can always toe heel your feet closer or wider apart. Okay? So now we're going to be the full moon. Big, bright. Make the brightness around you. Hands behind your thighs. Press them into each other. Shine like the full moon. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms up. And you're going to turn. Okay? So make any adjustments in your turn. You want your hips to be pretty aligned. Okay? 3/4 moon. Big circumference as you exhale. Inhale. Bend the front knee, bring the arms up, stretch. Drop that tailbone. Lift your pubic bone, open up your heart. And then coming forward, long, long, long. Release the hands, clasp, stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, release the arms, bring them in front of you, clasped. And we're going to turn, open up, and be the new moon. So just bring your hands to your ankles, pull yourself through. Open up the arms, come back up, and back. So just feel that. Feel the energy on the sides of your body. Feel the energy field. So we're going to do that again. You're going to notice you're going to get a little more loose in these poses, okay? So, inhale. Press the pelvis forward, thigh bones back, and be a full moon. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the arms up, clasp, and turn. So adjust. Inhale back. Exhale, circumference. Down. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that front knee. Bring those arms into a back bend again. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch forward, hinging at your hips. Bring the hands behind you. Stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, bring those arms forward. Come back up. Turn. New moon. Dark moon. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the arms up and into your heart. So we're going to do that to the other side. Inhale, open up, shine. Inhale. As you exhale, bring those arms up and shift. Back bend, 2 strong legs, thigh muscles, hugging those bones. Come, big circumference, down. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that front knee, open up the heart, stretch. Be the glory of the beautiful moon. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach, 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 hinging at the groin, bringing the hands behind you. Inhale, bring the arms forward and up, and open up. Beautiful, new moon. And come back up, and hands to your heart. So we're going to do that one more time to each side. It'll be the strength of our standing. So just feel the swirling energy around you. The moon and the sun salutes are supposed to be done 6 times. It's for masculine is the right, feminine is the left, body, mind, and spirit. So you don't want to miss out. So take a deep breath in. We move on the exhale. Last time to the right. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch the arms back up and just shift, making any adjustments you need to be parallel. 3/4 moon. Stretch, make that circumference. Notice if your fingers come down a little lower this time. Engage your abdominals. Inhale, exhale, bend that knee. Stretch and open. Inhale, as you exhale, come forward. Yoga mudra, drop. Inhale, arms forward and up and turn, new moon. Inhale, arms up. And last time. Breathe in, open up. Breathe in, turn. Breathe in as you exhale, circumference, coming down, almost got between the toes. Inhale, bend the front knee, exhale. Inhale, come forward, stretch, reach, yoga mudra. Inhale, come back up. New moon. Stretch yourself through. Hug those thigh bones. Draw your navel in and up. And then turn the palms out. Take all that beautiful moon energy and bring it into your heart. And so heal your feet. One hand on the heart, one on the belly. Let's take a few breaths. Feel your shiny, shiny energy, luminous. Let the luminosity radiate from your heart through your body's pores to shine out. So what we do after the moon salute, where we've been so expansive, we're going to bring this beautiful energy into center. So take your right leg and just cross it over. And take your right arm, actually take your left arm and then your right arm. okay? So just hold on to your shoulders, if you can. And take a few breaths. Now, wrap your lower glutes, fill your navel in and up, spread those toes, feel grounded. Feel your crown reaching. Just imagine that beautiful energy coming in. And lift the elbows, bend the knees, come into like a chair pose, like you're sitting back in a chair. Back leg is pushing the front leg forward, and just lift your arms. And then come back and straighten up and take the legs, take the other leg over, switch your arms, so now the left arm's in front, on top, like the left leg. Okay, and just breathe. And then bending the knees, hinging like a chair. Bring the arms up, look up, bend the knees, stretch. Breathe. And come back. Good. So we're going to do a silly pose. I call it the thinker. I don't know what the real name is, but we are going to use our pinky edges. And then we will do some restorative and relaxing things on the floor. Okay, so I'm taking my right leg over. I'm going to show you this on the side, so you'll, oh, no, front is better. Okay, so my front, one leg is over. And you can adjust how wide. I want you to be playful with this. And I'm coming onto my pinky edges. That's too much for you. You could do it with the strip with the foot down, but give it a try. And then I'm bending. My bottom leg is pushing my front, right? And I'm going to bring this hand here and this hand here. So this is a nice crossing of the body. My spine is nice and long, as you can see, like that. Okay? So the right is in front. I put my left hand on my right knee. Stretch that back. Press into those pinky edges. If not, put your feet down whenever you need to. Take a few breaths. And then come out. Ta-da! It's another ta-da pose. So it's a lot of crossing. Maybe that's why they call it the thinker. Okay, pinky edges. Push. Now, the right hand goes on the knee. Nice long spine. Press that tailbone away. Breathe. It's a challenge balance. Take a few breaths. And then come up. Give yourself a little shake out. Let's check the time. All right. Come back down to your mats. And we'll do a little stretching and Shavasana. So stretch yourself out. You can do a really nice twist that's going to stretch the adductor muscles that I think you're going to like. So clasp your hands, point your toes and clasp hands away. Bring them down. Bring your knees into your chest and just massage your lower back. Both directions. Now straighten out your left leg. And we're going to take the right foot and put it on the floor outside of the your left leg, okay? So I want you to try to keep your heart space open, your shoulders on the ground. and just pull this right leg over. And we're going to do an isometric. You're going to try to say, no, I don't want to be pulled over, and push it back into the hand. And you'll feel the activation of this muscle. Okay? And now relax it and pull it down a little more. Good. So let's do that again. Breathe in, do a little isometric, and then just stretch it a little bit more. Bring that knee into your chest. Stretch the heel of the other leg away. It's a nice stretch for your lower back. And bring the heel down, stretch it down, bring the other leg in, bring it in, tight, tight, as tight as you can. And then put the foot on the outside. Same thing, I'm just going into a gentle little twist here. Keep the other leg strong, shoulders down. See what your range of motion with that knee is, and then give yourself an isometric on it. Feel the activation. And then release that. Do it again. Big breath in. Press. And release. Good. Just bring both knees in again. Circle. Just move around in any, like a dog trying to scratch its back. I don't know, I guess because we have a dog in the house today. Just scratch your back like you're a dog. Like, oh, you got that little itch. You might have that itch right between the shoulder blades. You can't reach it. Just try to scratch it now. Shake your tailbone. Then arms and legs up. Shake, 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 shake. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Big breath in and out. Good. Press your hands and feet to the floor. Lift your sitting bones and just drop. You can do a little bounce. And then stretch your legs out. Again, make yourself comfortable. Situate yourself where you could just let the whole back body surrender. Feel all the points that are touching the earth. Relaxing your senses, soften the eyes, relax your jaw. Relax the root of the tongue. Relax the throat, neck. Let your shoulders soften. Feel your arms relax from the shoulders to your fingertips. Breathe into your heart space, front, back, and sides. Breathe into your solar plexus, front, back, and side. Breathe into the pelvic region, relax the pelvic floor. Relax the legs, top of the leg all the way down to the toes. Whole body heavy, letting go. Heavy bones, melting muscles. Soft, silky breath. Let your breath be soft, like a summer's breeze. And take the next few minutes to just quiet your mind, focus on your breath, just relax your body. And then just deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And rotate your ankles and wrists. Gently moving your head from side to side. Stretch your arms overhead. Point your toes. Give yourself a full body yawn. And then bending your knees, just let your legs go from side to side. And choose the side that's best for you, going into a deep C curve, fetal position. And slowly make your way to a seated position. Thank you and namaste.